I know that normally you see me down here in Vanceburg interviewing guests and picking up trash here on the streets of Vanceburg. Well, today that's not the case. Today's trash talker, you're going to recognize. You're going to recognize this person as someone in the community who's constantly working with our youth, trying to help them, trying to make sure that they have something and an outlet, somewhere to be, somewhere to go in order to express themselves in different ways. She's heavily involved with our cheerleading teams. Her whole family is. So it's very exciting to see a young person like Sam Calvert, who is dedicated to helping the students and the youth of our community get involved, help them to have an outlet, help them to feel as if they are welcomed and that they have a place to belong right here in Lewis County. Welcome everyone. We have Samantha Calvert here with us today. We're going to be walking along the Route 8 and Ronald Reagan Parkway today, picking up some trash and having some good conversation, so join in.
I have a question. What made you decide to do this? It's pretty neat.
Well, I really wanted to shed light on the different things that are happening, not only in the city of Vanceburg,
Sure.
but in the entire county. I feel like there's a lot of things that people do that we don't see.
Yeah.
Just be a positive voice in the community. There's a lot of positive voices, but people we're not as loud as the naysayers.
Absolutely.
And it makes me upset. I want people to be as positive as the negative people are negative, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think a lot of us work in the dark. You know, you don't want that credit. You don't really care about that.
That's true.
A long line of my family, I think, come from that. I'm gonna pick this trash up right over here.
Yes.
But so like you said, maybe not many people know, but it's part of it. So
it is.
Oh, that's a good thing of chocolate milk there.
Oh gosh.
We'll go ahead and pitch that.
Yeah. It was a good pickup on the first try.
Yeah.
All right. So Sam, tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we'll jump into some of the different things that you're doing in the community, etc.
Okay. Well, I am originally from Lewis County. I born and raised here. Until I was 13, I lived in downtown Vanceburg, and then we moved out on the AA. I lived with my parents, and from there I went to college at Shawnee, and I obtained an occupational therapy assistant degree. And then during that time, I worked at Tim Hortons and stocked vending machines.
Tim Hortons?
Yeah, I worked for Tim Hortons for 5 years. And then from there, I started my career at Eagle, and I have worked there for 12 years. And I'm the manager at that location in Portsmouth.
So Eagle
Finance, yep.
Nice.
So
you've been there for 12 years?
I've been there for 12 years, and this year I was promoted to manager.
Ooh.
So this is my first go around with that.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on that.
Yes, thank you. So we actually live right here in Black Oak, right across the road where we're picking up trash from, where our legacy facility is, directly across from the rec park, and it's beautiful. We live in God's country. I say that all the time.
It really is beautiful here. A lot of beautiful scenery here,
yes.
And we'll see it in a little bit, but I always tell everyone that there's not very many more beautiful views than coming down Ronald Reagan Parkway.
I could agree.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
To look out through
especially in the evening when the sun's coming down, or in the morning when the sun's coming up.
Yes.
Yeah. Other than that, and Ryan and I will be married 10 years this year.
Okay.
We dated in high school. We went our separate ways. Oh my Lord.
Wow.
We went our separate ways and went to college. And then I had my first daughter, Paisley. And then we got together when she was 1.5 years, and we've been together since. And we built a beautiful family, and we have 4 girls: Hensley, Paisley, Lennox, and Cambry.
All girls.
All girls. We couldn't figure it out.
Pray for Ryan.
We're
praying for Ryan.
He'll be going to the shed as the teenage years approach.
Yes.
After that, Ryan and I have made a great life here in Lewis County. We don't plan to leave. It's what we call home, and we want to see it thrive. So yeah, it's been wonderful.
So you said you're not planning on leaving. You want to see this place thrive. You want to see it succeed. What are some things that you're currently doing, which I know a lot of people that are watching this, they know that you're very heavily involved in several different things. So
sure.
Walk us through some of the things that you're doing right now.
So I'm the Central Elementary cheerleading coach. not that it was planned this way, but actually I'm the elementary coach, and my sister Tara Evans is the middle school coach, and my mom Julie Howard is the high school coach for cheerleading.
That's awesome.
So, you know, it kind of goes up the ladder, but
yeah, I didn't know that. That was news to me. I did not know that.
Yeah, we so I've been working hard to develop the feeder program at Central for as they go up, because it's so competitive. Our sports are behind in so many aspects, so if I can be a small contribution to that, I want to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab this right here.
Yeah.
And then Ryan and I own and run Kentucky Legacy Athletics. I don't know if it was a year or 2 years ago, we built the Legacy facility there by our house, and we do softball and baseball lessons, and then cheerleading. We're active in the church. I go to Vanceburg Christian Church, and then I of course work full time. So as far as our community, we drive to succeed for everyone in the community and give them an outlet, whether it's in elementary cheerleading or whether it's in softball.
Wow.
Ryan works hard with the school maintenance or the field maintenance at the middle school for softball, and we just want to pour into our youth and do whatever we can to make Lewis County thrive, because the youth is our future.
So that's a lot of stuff, and I'd like to take it one thing at a time if you don't care.
Sure.
So if we go back to just your work with the elementary school cheer team. So which you cheered, right?
Yeah.
All throughout your...
I cheered through high school, and then I cheered for 3 years at Shawnee.
Wow.
While I was in school. And then I had Paisley. So I cheered for 3 years, and then whenever I come back home, that's when I applied for the position at Central.
So what's that been like, just being able to give back and being able to transition from that, like, I'm a cheerleader, to now I'm raising up cheerleaders?
Yeah, it's been more challenging than I expected. I think it's a bittersweet moment too, now looking back, that some of the cheerleaders that I have are in high school now.
Oh my gosh.
It's very bittersweet. They're grown, you know, it's very odd. Some of them, they're juniors, I believe they're juniors.
Wow.
And going back to the very beginning, I decided that I would do cheerleading as long as we could open it up. My first year, we done it from 3rd grade up, which hadn't been done before. And then my second year, we done kindergarten up. We wanted to give them the chance for all cheerleaders, because once you get past elementary, sometimes you don't make the cut. So my first year, we had like 45 cheerleaders. And then my second year, we had a little over 50, and between 50, 55, and it has went up every year. This year I had 52.
Wow.
We compete every year, and I just want to give those kids, you want to cross over here? Sure. Go up to Ronald Reagan. Yeah. But I want to give those kids the ability to have something looking forward. So for the last 2 years, we done the Cubs cheerleaders, which are mainly kindergarten through, you know, there's been 5th and 6th graders on there too. But the Cubs cheerleaders, they have they're younger cheerleaders, they're learning cheerleaders. It gives them a way to develop, whereas they may not have been able to prior. Yeah, we picked a great place for trash here.
Yes, this is the epicenter, it looks like.
Absolutely. But the Cubs gave the kids an outlet, a way to be able to cheer for the elementary team if they didn't make it in the later ages.
So that's a lot of kids getting involved.
It is, yeah, it's great.
50-something students is that's wild.
Yeah.
Cheerleading is very competitive.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, are you all doing like travel things as well? Like going to, like, I know a lot of people go to Florida.
Yeah, so at the elementary level, last year we did try to make it to advance to Florida, but we did not make it. You know, you have to get a certain score. We didn't get that score. You had to have an 86. We had in the 70s, which was still pretty great. We did get first place on a competition that would have allowed us to advance, but we did have to have that the top score. So, but once they get to middle school and high school, that's where they really push it. So the feeder program in the elementary school is what's building the stepping stones, the building blocks for that. So Middle school went 2 years in a row. First time ever, 2 years ago, and then last year as well. And
shout out Tara and that team.
That's right. And then Julie with the high school, they're aiming to do that this year too. So it'd be pretty phenomenal to have both middle and high to advance. So
that dude was just staring at us like, what are they doing?
They're picking up trash.
Not only are you very actively involved in cheerleading, you and your husband are also very heavily involved with your legacy teams.
Yeah.
So tell us about that. What's that about? How did you get involved with that?
Yeah. So Chad Case actually started Legacy when his daughter was playing ball, and then he decided to he did not want to run it anymore. It is a lot of work, you know. So we took over Legacy Athletics. We went ahead and applied for the LLC and decided long ago we were going to build a facility that our community could use.
Yeah.
So we have a 8U that's going to 9U, 10, 12, and 14, and a high school division softball team under our organization. With Legacy Athletics, we provide one-on-one lessons, class lessons, strength and agility, and pitching lessons in our building. And that's throughout the week, and then on Sundays as well, when the pitching instructor comes. So we developed that. It's designed to help them grow, because the same thing, I mean, we don't want to be worlds behind. So we're trying to enable that with sports and in our community as a whole. So even if they're not competitive, you know, we have first and second and third graders that are doing one-on-one lessons. So they're also reaping the benefits, even if they're not in travel ball yet or school ball. You picked a hot day for this, Dusty.
Every single time, it never fails.
It would have rained yesterday or hot today. We couldn't pick in between.
Couldn't get it perfect, could we?
I've got a bag full of trash, though. Don't worry.
I don't know, I'm trash today. I walk this, I run this a lot.
Oh yeah.
It amazes me how many liquor bottles I find.
Do you pick up trash when you're running, or you just keep on running?
Well, if I have my stuff with me, yes.
Yes.
If not, I keep on running.
Keep on running.
Along the lines of community and church involvement, I know that you're also involved with your church.
Yeah.
You're constantly sharing things that you are doing, which I love. Inviting people to come, which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
What inspires you to do that?
Yeah, when we come back from college, when we come back from college, we went to church at Clarksburg Christian for a while, and then we decided to switch to Vanceburg Christian, which is where we grew up at. We always say God, family, sports. So we want to be involved with all the things for our community, but we want it to be driven by who brought us here. So there's been Community Day. We participate in that with Vanceburg Christian. You know, any way we're able to serve is what we choose, but without making it a hinder. I hate to say it that way, but without taking away from our family. We always try to pour in and provide and give an outlet any way we can, especially through the church.
Yeah.
I think my motive has been, you know, our pastor and youth pastors, they're constantly, you know, our sermons, we would have sermon series, but recently it's just been, hey, we're going to see where the Lord leads us for the preaching that Sunday.
Yeah.
It's been great. This past one, if you didn't get to watch it, it talks about, in the shortest way possible, Kyle talks about how he wants everyone to be involved in church. No, you don't have to just come to church to make it to heaven, but invite people, make them be a part of our community. He gave a crazy statistic, something along the lines of 13,000 people in our community. Shoot, I keep dropping that. 13,000 people in our community, and like 1,300 go to church. You mean 1,300 people show up on Sunday and worship with their friends and family? It's actually mind-blowing. So I think my why behind it is I want to see you in heaven. I want to see my neighbor, my strangers. I want to rejoice beyond earth, and I think that's important.
Yes. I love that. I love the heart behind it.
Yeah. I'll be the first to say, I say it all the time, I sin every day.
Yes.
He loves me anyway. If we lead, they'll follow. So
Yeah.
I continue.
How can the community help get involved? How can we help you? How can we help serve those kids? Is there something that we can do, even though maybe we don't have a kid in cheerleading? What can we do to help?
You know, honestly, not just cheerleading, but all sports. You just show up. I think that's the most important thing. And I say it all the time, I'll be my child's biggest fan. Well, I want you to be everyone's biggest fan. Constantly show up, come to the games, you're supporting the ball players, you're supporting the cheerleaders, give them that, our community's there for us. Not everybody's willing to, not willing, not everybody's able to donate or buy something. And we fundraise all the time. And I know that's frustrating. It's frustrating for the community. Like, oh gosh, they're fundraising again. Well, absolutely. But we can't afford to pay for 50 cheerleaders.
Right.
Or, it's not, we're free public sport. Even Legacy, that was the one thing Ryan said when he started his 8U team years ago. He said, if I have to charge our players to play travel ball, then we won't have travel ball. He wants to give every athlete that has potential the ability and the home for a ball. So if you can just show up and support the kids, donate when you're able, buy when you're able, but most importantly, let them know you're there. I think that's the most important thing.
Yeah. I think people get so caught up in trying to be an adult, they forget to be a kid.
Absolutely.
Go and when they say, give me a whatever, give them that.
Yeah, shout that L with them. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll give them the L.
Yeah, especially the young kids. They love that community and crowd involvement.
Yes.
So that is important.
Yeah, and like I said, it makes you feel young again too.
Yeah.
Forget being an old fogey for a little bit and support these kids.
Yeah.
These kids are out there working hard and they want to get you cheering for their team.
They want you. Mom and dad's always going to show up, but they want to see. They want to see the crowd. And it's great.
Okay, so one way we can support those kids is being louder when they're cheering. If they're asking for an L, give them an L. Whatever they're asking for, give it to them.
Yeah. And
then also give when you can.
Absolutely.
I like that.
So our legacy teams are travel teams. It's much more challenging to go and support them when our 14U team, which is Ryan's team, they play far. They chase the competition, so they're going to go further. Like this coming weekend, we're playing in Indiana.
Wow.
So, but we have what's called Game Changer, and anyone can watch it live.
Cool.
We'll approve you. Yep. So we'd love for you to be able to watch us live.
Where do they find Game Changer at?
It's an app. It's green. It's dark green and light green, I believe. Maybe a little white in it. And it says GC. But if you just search Game Changer, you can search Kentucky Legacy, and our teams will pop up.
Really?
Yep.
So you can just watch it for free, or do you have to subscribe?
So you can subscribe and watch them back, but you can watch the lives for free. We do the fundraising and that type of thing because like I said, we don't want kids to pay to play sports. So when it comes down to it, we want the kids to be able to play at no cost to the parents.
So Game Changer app, go check that out.
Check that out.
Download that on any smartphone, I'm sure.
Yep.
And you can check out and support the legacy teams.
Yeah, Kentucky Legacy Athletics is on Facebook.
Kentucky Legacy Athletics on Facebook.
Yeah, you can join that. You can always reach out to me or my husband, Ryan Calvert. We'll do whatever to get your kid in there. Lots of times we just do the cages are open and free, and we just want to see our community thrive. So.
You guys have the building there.
Yeah.
What stuff do you do in there?
We have the nets set up. So like right now, Emily Cole and Kason Roberts are over there doing lessons. I'm sure you've seen the vehicles over there.
Yeah.
They're doing one-on-one lessons. So
really?
Kason is a pitcher and in college, and he is doing Emily as well. So they're doing pitching, hitting, and fielding lessons. And those are on Monday through Thursday. We have a couple nets they pull down. And then on Saturdays, Scoob comes and does pitching lessons.
Yeah.
Or not Saturdays, I'm sorry, on Sundays. And he has classes, clinics that he teaches. He has sent many players to D1 schools. So our softball team has some talented athletes, middle school. high school level, and so if we can pour into those athletes in our building, help them learn. So we have one-on-one. Ariana Adams from Fleming County, she comes over and does lessons also. Those are normally on Mondays. So we have Ariana, Kaysen, Emily. Ryan does lessons. Jack Bain does lessons, and he helps Ryan with Legacy. So,
wow.
Yeah, so
there's a lot going on in that building.
Yeah, it is. It's much bigger than it looks on the inside. It's right there across from the Industrial Parkway, which hopefully in the next year or so, the softball fields, baseball fields will come, and teams that come in that are going to pour into our community as well can have access to that building. So.
Yeah, there's always ways to get involved. Yeah.
Yep, 100%. It can be something small as picking up trash, or something as large as going and serving at your church, or having your business donate to a local sports team. It can, so many things, so many ways, easy, simple ways to get involved.
Yeah.
A lot of people do it and don't want their name shown, don't want them put out there, and that's great too. So, but if you can be involved, I think that's very important for our community. Yeah. I was worried that we wouldn't have enough trash to pick up. Boy, was I wrong.
Yeah. Oh no. You were clearly wrong.
I was way wrong.
What's one thing in the county that you'd like to see change?
I would like to see individuals in our community's mindset to change. I would like to see not even necessarily the community involvement. I think I would like to see them be more apt to change, whether it's change in the church, or change in your community, or in a sporting event, or whatever that change may be. I would love to see people be receptive to change. I don't like change. It's hard, but if we change our mindset a little bit, I think that growing in the community is possible. Because if we don't ever change, we're stuck in the same way forever. I think that's what I would like to see, just a little change.
Sam, that's awesome. I couldn't agree more. I think that, like you said, change is not fun.
Right.
But gosh, is it necessary?
Yeah, it's necessary to grow. It's necessary to learn. Yeah. And I think a lot of people don't want to change because they're afraid of failure. Well, I don't like to fail either.
Right.
Nobody does, but that's how we learn. There's so much more learning in losing than there is in winning. So if we can be in the learning season, I think we're winning.
And keeping an open mind. Your way is not always the right way. You're not always right. I'm not always right.
Are you preaching to me? Because sometimes I like to be right a lot. Ask my husband, he knows.
Preaching to myself here. I'm preaching to myself. I'm talking to me. I'm not always right. My ways aren't always right.
Yeah, mine aren't either.
And
I like to think they're good ideas, but they're not always right.
Yeah. And sometimes you just have to be humble enough to say, okay, maybe I do need to look at this in a different way.
Sure.
And that's when growth happens. So we just finished up picking up some trash here along Route 8 and up Ronald Reagan Parkway. We had a really awesome conversation, good times.
It was wonderful.
Want you guys to go check out the Kentucky Legacy team, Kentucky Legacy Athletics, on Facebook. Get the Game Changer app so you can be watching them, following along with the season. Not only that, but get more involved in youth sports and go out, support these kids, these young girls and boys who are on the team, cheer team. Go out, give them an L when they want it, cheer with them, be a kid again. Also, buy things when you can, support when you can in that way, but your showing up is a big deal to these kids. Thank you, Sam, for joining us today. Any words of wisdom?
Nope, just get involved any way you can, support our community, and I appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Thanks.
Wow. Hope you enjoyed the episode of Trash Talk with Dusty with Sam Calvert. What an inspiration she is, not only as an advocate for youth engagement within the county and in the city, but also as a Christian, as a mother, as a wife, just an encouragement to all. And the first one to admit that she's not always in the right and that she's not always correct, but she's working on herself, and we should all be working on ourselves. I love that part where she said, I want to see people's mindsets change. That's the hardest thing to get, but it's something that I truly believe we can achieve if we want to. But you have to want to be open-minded to a couple of things. You have to believe that you're not always right, because you're not. I'm not. She's not. And guess what? That's okay. If you like this episode, I encourage you to go in, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Share it with your friends on social media, Facebook, etc. Make sure you tag the next person that you want to see in Trash Talk with Dusty. All right, you all have a good one. And remember, talking trash isn't always a bad thing.